Good morning and welcome back to your Delta News on Fox. Now, it is a gorgeous day outside. We are currently taking a live look at US 82 East at the Mississippi River. It does have a few clouds out there. For the most part, it is beautiful. But what is to come, Karen, may not be. But our meteorologist is going to give us a full update on everything.
Well, looking at our weather headlines, we are under a heat advisory. That's going to last until 7 p.m. tonight. It's going to feel like 107 out there. So just be mindful, take the usual precautions that we've been preaching to you about for the last few days. You know the drill. Now, the main thing is we are keeping our eyes on the Gulf right now because Tropical Storm Barry is going to strengthen up, and it's going to strengthen up really quickly here, folks. So here's what we got to show you here. We have the radar here showing the heat for our entire viewing area. We also have showers and storms off to our extreme west here over in parts of Texas. But the main focus, the big story is right down here in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Gulfport, Hattiesburg. This is flood watch. Flood watches and warnings being issued because of the impending tropical storm Barry that's down here in the Gulf. So what you want to do, we got the flood watches and warnings. They're already in effect already. Some of which will, as we get closer to the Delta and parts of Chillicothe County, you will be under a warning starting on Sunday. So be advised and keep an eye on things. We're going to keep monitoring the situation. So in the meantime, you want to start preparing. I cannot stress this enough. Do not wait until the last minute. What you want to do is, again, you don't want to drive or walk through any water, any standing water. Turn around, don't drown. If you're told to evacuate, do so. Follow the direction of officials. Cannot stress that enough. And please do not forget to protect your property, evacuate your pets as well. These are things that you want to do. You also want to prepare your kits. Get those ready. Get your important papers together. Get your pharmaceuticals together. Keep some cash on hand because ATM, you may not be able to get to a power source. So you want to keep these things in mind. So anyway, looking at our future tracker, this is what this is going to be right now. Right now, it's still a disturbance. As we get in later on this afternoon, this is tropical storm formation here. It's moving to the west. Then eventually what's going to happen is, even though we have that stationary line, it's going to hook up and go up to the land. It's awful, so we expect it later on Saturday to turn into a hurricane, at least a level 1. So these are the things you want to keep in mind. Now, again, look at this right here. We have a low pressure system right here already. This is going to be part of this problem that's going to block this, and this is part of the reason why we're already going to have some showers already in the vicinity. We do not need any more rain, but again, keep that in mind. And as you can see from Barry, it's going to be a lot of heavy showers and storms that are going to be impacting our area. We will be here to monitor the situation because as you can see, there are heavy showers and storms by Sunday. Again, looking at another view, we have the showers and storms, and this is what we're projecting for Friday, another model here, and it shows exactly where it's going to move up to the north. We have rip current concerns. Those are the things we have to watch out for, and coastal flooding. Now, looking at your forecast, we have mostly cloudy skies with isolated showers or storms. Low 77 tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be still under a heat advisory, but we still will have scattered rain and thunderstorms, highs reaching 91 degrees. And then for the 7-day forecast, we have showers and storms throughout the weekend, but the one good thing about it, if we go and look for a silver lining here, we will break the heat wave of the 90-degree temperatures. We will be in the low to mid 80s.
Now, I know for so many, they're probably like, this could be overkill, but no, this is the first major disturbance, of this
Yes.
summer. So that's why it is a sense of urgency, and it is impacting the Gulf. And many may think like, okay, that's the Gulf, but inland as well.
It affects inland. And remember, we have already had flooding this year from the early part of this year. And the parts of the Mississippi have they've already reached their peak. So anything that we get additional will cause additional problems.
Okay.
That is why we are stressing this. And I know it seems like overkill, but we are here to provide for you the best method of trying to get through this.
Right. And that's so true. Now, parts of New Orleans feeling that bad weather on yesterday, as we kind of talked about earlier. Let's take a look at some of the things that were seen on yesterday. This is what it looked like on yesterday morning.
Yes, and this is not the tropical storm. This is another system that they're dealing with right now.
Yeah, so this was just happening in the morning on
Yes.
yesterday. So as you can see, it was surprising to say the least for residents.
At least it was 9.42, almost 10
Wow.
inches of rain. That's like more than a month's worth in like an hour.
Right. And I know many may think, well, New Orleans is used to flooding, but it never gets easier for communities, especially ours, South Delta. We're very concerned about you, so we will have hopefully more updates coming about things taking place in South Delta.
And again, that's the example. Don't driving through the deep water like that. No,
Don't.
No, even though you're driving a Jeep. No.
Yeah. Ooh,
no.
I thought he was going to. Okay, I watched this.
Look
It
at
looked like
this.
he's
Look at
going
this. Show off. Show off.
Oh, goodness.
No.
But yes.
No.
So, Karen, we appreciate you today. We're going to be needing Karen a lot through these next 2 days. We're going to wear her out. She will be on the weekend. Well, not rested because she got to look over the weekend as well. But we're going to have more coming up on your Delta News on Fox after the break.